Alright, here we go. Alright, it's 3:10 here. Should be okay. So, it's probably stopping up at 4:30 today, so I can do productive stuff, but whatever. How's everyone's afternoon? Had a great time to leave school earlier, so I got some time to start streaming Anime Bartender. Yeah, me neither. I wasn't doing it either. Building your arc, huh? To ride on all the rain that's been happening lately. Alright, okay, game's booted up. Let's go into the game. Alright, we're actually still where we left off. Reading manga like a weeb, yeah. Anime has been showing up in my YouTube recommended, and I'm kind of scared what's happening to me. So, I think we already did this, but I'm just gonna remove some things here. Yeah, I'm scared, Anthony. I don't know what will happen to me. Do that. Do that. Click on all the videos. I already have, Anthony. It's too late for me. I've started to settle inside. Alright. I think this is okay. Let's begin. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Unchained. You! Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got late and lost a full day of work. And on the day, everyone got a nifty assignment too. Wait, because of me? You were the one that got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? I felt remorse over every client that if I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But true, morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. Are you guys still fine with me reading it out? Or do you want me to stop or something? Getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say that I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, did I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Ugh. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Lucky says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? No, stop thinking about that joke. Huh! Here. Close. Partial credit. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy came flocking to me. Yes, I did remember to get him a beer, and I didn't mix it badly. Actually, I remember things. I remember more things in this game that I do at school that I'm supposed to. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched placements and forced that. This is a family-friendly stream. Yep. He was supposed to bring an interview today, but the hell with that. And thanks to all that, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You guys are kids. We're all underage here. We're minors. There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interviews I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with the back of competitive people. I see. How's the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the Department of Lilim Appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yeah, one of those new fancy king-class Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots. 10 years ago, right? Yeah. Little Roblox. They're anatomically correct in every single way. I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You're in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Yeah, they were. Seriously though, did they think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people, augmentations. No matter how many, they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start trying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, this was a key factor in the plans. You're a weeb, Anthony. You should know this. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been just the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. We were surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencilneck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to this written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so saying Chinese won't do. Yes, he is a very strange person. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong, or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and I managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. I'll leave enough food for 4 at home. Six, 1, 4, 2. I try my best, Anthony. I'm gonna hide that comment, Wesley. That is too inappropriate for this family-friendly stream. Yeah. Here. All right, I guess I'll believe your story. So I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hiding between your boobs? Do you have boobs at all? There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Okay then. It started with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? New single? Blah blah blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business. So I tried some pun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? How'd she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I didn't get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her stride. Huh. In the case you were interested, the answers were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruits. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there too. Thanks for the info, I guess. Perhaps too much info, but thanks anyways. You're lucky I'm in such a good mood. Look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. No problem. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some reason she just didn't. I spent days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did he have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay, then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Something bitter. That is very inappropriate. We'll hide that comment. Let's give him a gut punch. Let's make him drunk. Give him a base. I'm giving him a gut punch. I'm making it big. I think he's a big guy. Gut punch. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. Had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warrior, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes and swim groups. Oh yeah, you're right. Idiot. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with the big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I know I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammocks and bags of batteries audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep. I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... Well, what, did you run out of air? I just realized you served Valkyrie in Valhalla. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where is her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need someone clogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? I sympathize with Gillian on a spiritual level. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Oh, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm gonna go out for a bit to buy some screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only things you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that really branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or even tables with it. Nano camo. I know it's fun to say. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. Oh boy. Nano camo, nano camo, nano camo. Ha! Nano camo, nano camo, nano camo, nano camo, nano camo. Nano camo. It's like the future! It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost, to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Nanin Kemen. It's not good to try to do tongue twisters while you're also congested. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Boop. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano, woman. Yeah. Yep. Sure. I'm a bartender at a tender bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, all aged and mixed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what she remember in the beginning where the boss said, "Oh, you're talking to yourself again." Yeah, I think this is it. One piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today I feel good. I can't do high voices. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed a drink here otherwise. I think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep you fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. This robot girl drinks alcohol, yes. You pay him to, or... Finish that sentence, I'll make sure you'll truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this option, though. Oh, hey, John! Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? This is Dorothy. Oh boy. Anthony. There's always Google images. I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. That's what you get for watching all this anime, Anthony. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what's happened when. And you know, people lie. Thanks too much. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... never mind. Actually, picturing everything. I mean, yeah, this is the reason why I called it Anime Bartender. Oh, yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. I mean, there is this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? I mean, like... Anthony should be able to make inferences. Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 AM, dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him that I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, one day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part in his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Sure. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a on the rocks and... Nope, that's input 2. And blended! The order was a rabbit. That's what she'd like to say. Ha! Got you, Anthony. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. Oh, well, I did not catch that reference. Ugh. Sorry. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It's like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder when you feel like that. Hey, did you see something about that concert outside? A concert? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a line near the stadium a couple blocks away. They couldn't take their eyes off of me, so I took some photos with them. Oh. Why do you ask? Someone was here just a minute ago. Seems he was interviewing the star of the show. Really? What kind of person is this star? Some girl. He didn't tell me her name. Seems she's a king class Chia. Oh. What's with that reaction? Nothing, it's just that Chia is the model that comes after mine. Really? Yeah, they think they're so important because they have more sensitivity points in their skins, and because their voice modulators are more advanced. They do? No, I'm just kind of jealous that they do. I had to mod myself to have what they have from the get-go, you know? Wait, they don't make DFCs 72s like you anymore? My line is quite alive and well, thank you very much. The difference with the Chia is that mostly they sacrifice functionality for appearance. They don't have an expansion port in their heads, and their sensibilities are more akin to those of humans. They're mostly for human stand-ins, while my line is slightly more work-oriented. Huh, I see. Oh, yeah, I think I saw the concert poster outside the bar. Poster? You work here, you should know which one. I kind of forget things on that entryway from time to time, all because of DD and Go-Go. Who? The vending machines outside. They blabber so much I've learned to ignore anything on the door. Oh, and here I was wondering why their volumes were reduced so much. They're interesting to talk with, they just talk so much. You can actually get physically sick from listening to them for too long. Good evening, Gil. I can't do this deep voice. Welcome to? Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Gil would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Yeah, apparently talking vending machines right outside the door. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I just got a hefty bonus the other day, and I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite for me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Press next after the first drink to make the second drink. Make both after serving. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to make this person drunk. They're so nice. Oh, that's nice, Wesley. Made some brownies. I'm not gonna make them drunk. I'll make it big, but I'm not gonna make them drunk. I'll make them both big. Wait. Oh, I messed that one up. What is that? There's a sunshine cloud. I keep failing. Well, whatever. I should add 5. Gut punch on the rocks and blended. No, it's already big. Because it already has 10 ingredients in it. That's what it means. That's what the definition of big is, right? Like if I put 10 in here. Oh wait, crap, keep messing up. Okay, fine. See? Oh, it's aged and mixed. I'm an idiot. There we go. Succeeded. Okay, I don't think that one's optional. Oh, it is. Oh, I keep forgetting how to make drinks. Let's make them both drunk. Ah! You guys have ruined me! I already finished this game and I got the good ending. Here and here. Thank you! All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need the price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking machines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking data machines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DF-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! The partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if my tracking machines were still being released, well, yes, but actually no. I have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those Nanda machines have improved performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize, I'm not taking time for your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars glass? That I can. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 1, 4, 2, all blended. Mars glass. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering about for a while. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant. Wow, I never changed. Waluigi time. Waluigi never changes. But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how can you be so calm here? Aren't you worried about the police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. I still don't know, then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's just left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill, the helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break! Alright! Alright, this is the middle of the road. Everyone still doing alright? All two of you? Ugh. Great! I'm gonna get some water, hydrate myself. Okay, that's fine. See you around, Anthony. Anton. Was that the president, Jaden? Ooh, where? I need context. I don't know what's going on. Alright. Was I talking to someone? Yes. It was the President of the United States of Americas. And to the republic for which it could be. One nation. Alright, let's go back to playing this anime game. I've hydrated myself adequately, probably not adequately, but who cares? I'll die later. And here we go. It is now safe to keep playing. Boss should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Alright, Jukebox time! What have been your favorite songs so far in this song list? Here, let's make it so there's a commencing simulation in the neon glow lights, into Welcome to Valhalla, into Every Day's Night. So there's like a narrative going through them. The City That Never Sleeps should probably be last. Ooh, All Systems Go seems pretty cool. But troubling news, the All Systems Go into, I think dusk is a good word, is into Drive Me Wild, into Dusk, A City That Never Sleeps again. And then we end with wherever Dawn is. Dawn approaches. Let's do Sawwood. Face of the Titans. Into Glitch City, into Dawn Approaches. Okay. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. I also feel every song title is could be some sort of sexual. Gosh darn it, Anton. Sure. Now take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you have to enter places without knowing what there are? Sorta, kinda, yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. Well, what flavors? Bitter but not too bitter? Sorry if that's too confusing. Something bitter but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. I don't know. Let's not make this person drunk. Let's just pick 2 of each. Fall Hollow isn't after. Yes. Yeah, the bar isn't. Did you not get that? They literally said it like in the last chapter. Last part. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, Miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you in your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So should I just call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. It's just, I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira! Miki! No, put more spirit into it. Kira! Miki. Almost there. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! That's it! Are you feeling it? Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! Kira! Miki! And don't you ever forget it! What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. I don't know about that, Wesley. It could be a number of things. I think she's a Jane. Or even better, a Jules. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer's always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Kia as in Sparkle. Okay. So is that like the enunciation or something? The way you're supposed to say it? Like Sparkle, Kira, or whatever? I don't know. For 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Trust me, I'm a weeb. Hold on, based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idleband. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Soft. So sparkly. All aged and mixed. Fluffy dream. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Anthony, can you do the iconic anime confusion sound? With this single phrase that you see oh so everywhere. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump in the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No, guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then. Who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. For Jill. Never lose your star from Kikimi. Kikimi. Too much magic. From Kiramiki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. Sparkle, sparkle. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same they'd find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts go from night till dawn. This one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love as a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. And that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Should I do stuff? Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. Figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-time in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue that it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in the jazz band or performing recitals, I could only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I could take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I could reach every one of them. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Mind control. That's why. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have the tickets anyway. Hey boss, did the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Your... Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they could not stop me before I crashed in their heads. And reasons for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? Clyde mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Jill's attending the classes today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Red means fast. That's why if you want to go be a professional gamer, you gotta paint your computer red, because then it'll go faster. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Flawless service bonus! The flawless service bonus! Total funds, 4,133. You can now browse Kira BT's blog. No problem. I am only the truest of gamers. See, Anthony knows what's up. Yeah? Just keep it. You are anime. No, but also yes. Let's save here. The Augmented Eye by Lena Smithy. Who is Alex Rabbit? Judging by the completely obvious method. Yes, can. Who is Alice Rabbit? Kimberly Lovelet. I keep reading this as Neo San Fransokyo because I have Big Hero 6 on my mind for some reason. Danger you, dangerous period. San Fransokyo. Yeah. This is exactly like 4chan. What's the date? What's the date? Do we know what date is? Yeah, okay. 15/12. If your mom, lol. It's so funny. Make sure to listen to Love Is a... Do I want to? Like, I'm fine. Like, I can remember, like, what the things are. I don't need it. Like, I don't... Fine. I'll buy it. Yeah, like, no, like... It's, like, what it means by distracted is, like, the... When you click out of it, it's just like, oh, yeah, you could have bought... Well, whatever. I already did it, so... I don't think we can do anything else here. What have you loved, Wesley? Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. I'm distracted by the stream. Well, don't worry, we're closing up a bit soon. It's either that or I could play some Hyper Light Drifter before my parents get here, but whatever. Oh, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on the way and I asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? Didn't she just put the She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Alright, I'll just keep this, I guess. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. Kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our back when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. To G... I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday. Time to mix lives and change drinks. that's what we're basically doing, right? Making people drunk. Oh yeah, now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Blink more actually. Historic looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relations of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You can pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom always says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Pooch. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Gut punch. I'll gut punch you in the head. Yeah, for all of those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Gut punch you? That sounds like a bad touch. Don't die. I'm so funny, aren't I? You haven't finished the drink. Yes, I need to. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing? Sounds more like the nickname of some heavy-handed writer or military organization. What do you roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Oh no! I swear. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time, you're still getting to know him. Interesting sounding fairs. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action, and when was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would push the boy over there into a closet ages ago. People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head in their chests, listen to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill, anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink, huh? Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Weird. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable either. This is cooler, but their hair is defying gravity. Maybe it's just literally all the hairspray in the world. You don't know what they do. Wesley. Maybe she froze her hair in time. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brandini, and then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel I needed something different, you know. Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines. Meaning dumb hair. As a hacker, what's your opinion on this whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant a speech they prepared for occasions just like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist's identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of for what's essentially a pet made for the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. 4chan. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. It's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. The notorious hacker known as 4chan! The notorious hacker! Even Alma could be 4chan! Will we ever know? So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and thanks for that Alice Rabbit thing. What? Oh my god. Oh no, and Anthony. No. This isn't a cover-up stream. This stream is not a front. It is for a completely legitimate business. I mean, hobby. Yes, this is legitimate. Shh. It's fine. It's fine. Fine, Wesley. Don't be. But there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, we need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bedroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. This sounds like someone I know. I don't know who though. Like this entire conversation that just happened. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning out my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside those four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've ever asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big brandtini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Big brandtini, easy enough. I keep messing up. I would like to as well. That's fine for review. Brandtini. Here. You know, Brandtini is such a weird name. It was really supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is the BT got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering, yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Brandtini, branded martini. Yeah. That's it, Anthony. You're doing it. Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs, so it's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind, as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relating letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself... I can make this almond together with some sort of sugar. I don't know what the last... I don't know what that prepositional phrase means. But, I can appreciate the joke. Ha ha ha, ha ha. We don't speak anime. Weston is correct. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Those things I've been curious about and will always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you the things next time. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya! Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hardest, and that's what my admin felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks for food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to my business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Usually says. Donovan wants you to 3 days and already has a usual drink. The usual. Sure, this will work. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple weeks. So I was working to hint an exclusive interview. Did you see? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Donson. I always get what I want. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, bye. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Bye. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Huh? Hey, the signature glass over there. Oh yeah? A big twin of Lilium is here. Yeah, she came by Dawson D. Dawson. Donovan D. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate people. Only women. Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. Movie about the journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, and a dog with sunglasses. Also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with this. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibility are pick a career. You perhaps know a girl named of Kimberly Lavalette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget that I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you want to share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization... Donovan clearly doesn't remember who appears to be... Yeah. His only writer. I think I've heard about that somewhere. One of them. They sent a messages on outlets saying that they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Alright. It's a Bleeding Jane, that's a change of pace. Bleeding Jane. Say this in the name of a drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. All blended. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this Dana Zane's bar, is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some air bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dura Zane entered the underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. Heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic there. Then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break now. It is now safe to keep playing. Let's remove... I don't want to hear these. But I don't think he's the greatest of people, but he's honest. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, I agree. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. So I was talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close us, the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credential of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought levitation potions and threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. Use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closures, no excuse. Slack off. Yes, sir. Gillian. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the VA11 Hall A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. The Mystery of Gillian. Yep, it's your dream. Oh. Bad cat girl. Don't need this one. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Very nice, thanks a lot. So you know Say, Miss? Stella, I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her, because she left us here last time. Oh god, she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Whoa, quite a few people. Says as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Miki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? I mean... She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure? Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then? Yep. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Stella is a fan. No, I thought she was criticizing her. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello, where the hell are you? Car crash. Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? All right. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that it was safe? Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Oh, wasn't that the Piano Man? I think it was a Piano Man. Is this the one you had in mind? Yep, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve that many cat boobers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. So if I overstepped, I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jim. Well, I've read a bit more of it. Read a bit more than the rest of the book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, they're designed. Sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. You collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late! Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in a rush hour traffic too, and I figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with some emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, flying cars are just way cooler. Catification operate. Did Elon Musk make I think the cat ears are a side effect of the procedure. But you don't actually, well, I think she'll get to that later in the story, so I'll just shut up now. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. Find out how I voted, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I like a drink that was... You're at it again, you and your cryptic orders, leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. Don't deny my hopes. I need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really. Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? That'd be 2 fringe weavers then. We'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers, easy enough. Ooh, lots of alcohol. Age, mixed. Two French weavers. So, this one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way you could have... Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. These helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button? Speaking of money, you're still going to that meeting at the back tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain from that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. I'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors. They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension out here lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. It sure has become lonely. And Kevin's playing games, right? So, and he wouldn't want to be interested in watching anime bartender action. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something, if somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Since my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming to stay? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. I mean, she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, that is whose Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. Disband the White Knights. Anthony, that sort of language, that sort of strong language is not allowed here. Instead, articulate and explain yourself. Give a good and solid reason why. Cite your sources. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately, they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you'll never give the wrong message. When it's in intention that counts. Uh-oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. And I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both. One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies with you. I mean, it did not hold it automatically for review this time, so... Alright. Alright, they're both... Dorothy made a great... 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say, I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button and wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. Hold on. There you go. And that includes, that person over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you'll learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're married to your job, that sex is so far down your priority list to notice existence. So if you invited me to your drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh, yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not far behind. How so? I can tell that your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB 6069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are made of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing is your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MRD-113 of Realty Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So, Clause G of Article 17 of the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilized designation that has been upgraded by any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescues, and if I were, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? The girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with it if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? Say. Are you saying say a lot while I was saying say? I guess. The reason I could tell it's not your default hand models is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not for regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or leg once, is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Wah! I thought she was gonna take me in. I thought they would put my mind in a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. But you find it hateful. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask, about what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive, also it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's the first tool of that trade. I need to take care of it as much of it as possible. And makes feel soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So if you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's just a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's just a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilium. What do you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. And it's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. That's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know that won't return with your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. This game is a deep game sometimes. Sometimes you just get those things. If you will. You'd be surrounded by the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could solve for some time. Go. Fine. Bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come really rather far, eh? 100 wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it ever since this morning, and I just realized why. The sergeant welcomed me back when Gil was trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. Can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in it and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how'd you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh, clever solution. Yeah, that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stopping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Ha! Now that you've mentioned it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. And there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z's and S's better. You saw that happen when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z1. Still, Jill's on to something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to get towards getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Dana just real stuck in. No drink mistakes. 30% commissions. 102 payment. 900 in tips. Look at this. Look, they even get a regular payment. It's not just all paid in tips. It's kind of rude. The augmented eye. Kira Miki fan. You won't believe this shocking Kira Miki. All right. Thank you for coming, for sticking with me all this time. Thanks Anthony and Wesley for being there the whole time. But I'm gonna close this up now. I might try to stream on Friday, but nothing really for sure. Yeah, this game's been great, and really looking forward to what happens next, especially with, like, you know, Alice Rabbit things, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching.